Hello, in this lesson, we will learn how to do t-test for two means independent. So you can scroll out to copy the code that I have is right here. So we'll have the t-test for two mean. So in this case over here, we will have this one. They don't give us the data, but they give us the summary, what you have for that. So we're gonna do from that one over there. Okay, so let's start with this one here. So we have to, they give the data over here. That means they give us the mean of each sample and the standard deviation of each sample, and then the sample size. Okay, so we're gonna use this one right here. So let's read this one. So we have this here, do political science classes require less writing than the history classes. So because it's less than, and also over here, you see that it gives the mean, the standard deviation, sample, but it doesn't have the population standard deviation. So therefore, in this case here, we have to use t-test, and will be the two different means right here. I have this one right here, yeah, and then less than, so that would be belong to your HO right here, so that I will have the mu1 less than mu2. Yeah, so we have right here, right? And then for the HO would be opposite with that, so I mean greater equal, but HO we always choose the equal side only. So I have it right here, yeah, have that mu2. Yeah, and then we do the test statistics right here. That would mean over here we do t, so test statistics in this case would be t value right here. So you can copy the code right here, all the way down here. So they calculate, this is just from the textbook. It's nothing mystery here. So you just copy this code and then follow along with this one right here. So we're gonna copy this code for, we're gonna go down to left tail. This is what we do right here. So the left tail, so remember that we do the probability before, right? So we do same thing here. We take, this would be whatever left to that part, less than. So if it's more than, then we just do like 1 minus the left, then you will have the right one. So I have right here. So this is the more than, the right tail. So you have to care. And then two tails. So we're gonna have two other things. So let's go to let me talk about a little bit before we move on. So the two tails over here. So when you subtract the two, so value, it could be to the left, or could be negative. I mean, the value could be less than 0 or more than 0. So if it's less than 0, then we're going to choose to the left of that one, right? So therefore, we have over here, we have 2 and time, you times that probability, you times 2. So if that t value is less than 0, but if t value have more than 0, then you have to take 1 minus that number, so that you're going to have the right tail, and you multiply by 2. So we always take the smaller part in that for the t1 that you have in there. Okay, so let's go to our part right here with left. So therefore over here we're going to choose this one here. So I'm going to copy over here already. So we're going to enter the number in. So we're going to do this here. So I'm going to have this one would be, the sample size would be 42, and the mean, that would be 12. So I have here 12, and then the pages would be the standard deviation would be 3.4. Yeah, and then for sample 2, so we have 46, and then the sample size, mean, that would be 13, and then the standard deviation would be 4.6. 4.6, yeah. So with that, we're gonna calculate the t. So the formula they give it us over here, then we go do this one over here. So I will have this part, so I'm gonna write t right here. So equal, we're gonna evaluate, then I will have the t value over here. So notice that you see right here, the t formula look like this, right? So you have x1 minus x2, then the square roots of this thing right here. I calculate right here. Okay, so you know that the square root always positive. So if x1 less than x2, then I will have the negative t value. If x1 more than x2, then I will have the positive. So this will help you to do the two-tailed test later, okay? So this will be the value for the t value right here, right? So I copy it here, and I paste over here, yeah. And then now we're going to do p-value. So I have it right here, so I'm going to do p-value, so evaluate this. So this will give me the value of p-value. I have this one right here. Copy, and I paste here. Yeah. Now, since we have the significant level would be 0.01, right? So this one is bigger than this, right? So it's greater than. So therefore, we do not reject HO, right? Fail to reject HO, yeah. If less than, then we reject. So therefore, we fail to reject HO. That means we keep HO. So we're gonna reject the H1, but H1 is the claim, right? So say less than. So therefore, over here, we don't support the claim, right? So looking for the conclusion is like that. So is that less than? So we say no. We don't have enough evidence to do so. So we're gonna looking for the sentence. It say this is insignificant to conclude that the population of the writing class require less than writing a political science class is less than that part here. So we don't have enough evidence to do that. So we're going to choose this one right here. Yeah. Yeah. For this one right here, they will say this here, they say equal. We don't have that because the claim is say less, right? And this one is say significant less is not right. So we have to choose this one right here. So with this, we submit, we should have all correct answer. Yeah, okay. Oh, test for, I choose this one wrong. Have to be test for two independent. I misread that one, so have to be independent right there. So I have that part, yeah. Now this one over here is similar like this, but if you change this one till more than, so let's see if I can get a more than one right here. So you see the same idea, I could get the value for you to see here. So this is quite more, right? So therefore over here, we're gonna have the p-value over here will be 1 minus that value that you have in that, just like that. So I'm gonna enter in here so that we can see the numbers for you to see, but I'm not going the whole thing for you to see right here. So I'm gonna do, this one would be, n would be 44, and then the mean would be 12.3, and then the standard deviation would be 4.1. And then over here, the N2, that would be 50. And then the S1 would be 11. And then the standard deviation, that would be 3.4. Right. So for over here, so I will have the t value right here. I will have that would be 1.66. 1.66, so I have the test statistics right here. T will be equal to 1.66. And then the p-value would be, I will have over here because it's more than, so going to be 1 minus that part. So I can do this one right here. So I have the answer for this. So I copy for this part right here. Yes. I submit, I should have those part correct right here. So D3 correct, yeah, okay. And let's try to get the different one to see how does it go here. So if I have over here is this still more than, so I'm gonna looking for this one right here will be same, right? So that means the difference, right? So I'm gonna enter the number here. I'm gonna show you this again for you to see. This one would be 45. and then the sample mean would be 13.4. S1 would be 5.9, and then the group 2 would be 56, and then S2 would be 10.9, and then S2 would be 4.8. Yeah. So in here, I will have the T. So again, you see right here, the this part right here. So I will have the S1 greater than X2, X1 greater than X2. So therefore, over here, I will have T would be positive right here. Yeah, 13 and then 10.9. So I will have T over here will be positive. So T over here, I evaluate, I will have T would be positive. Yeah. So again, if T positive, yeah, so I'm going to put it right here. T positive, then my P value, I will have 2 times that, 2 times this one right here. So positive, like right side. So think about that way. So you have that. Then over here, so I will change my P value this way. Yeah. Evaluate. So I will have this. Yeah. 0.24 again. So I submit this. I should have the right answer right here. Oh, I drew the wrong one. I have to do this again. Let me try to get similar question to get the random number again. Less. And this one would be also less. Less. I think I have one over here. Let me try this one here. Now this one will be different. Okay, so let me try this question instead. So I will have this one. I'm just looking for this one, 46. And then over here that I will have this one be 27. And the S over here that would be 7. And then for the sample 2, so that I will have this one would be 42. And then this one would be S2, 42, S2 would be 12, and this one would be 29. Let me check it, make sure I have it correct. So it'll be 27, 7, and then 46. And this one would be 29, 12, and then 42. Okay. So in this case here, I will have, this one will be, the T will be negative this case. Yeah. So I will have here T will be negative because the mean of sample 1 less than mean of sample 2. So I have this one here negative. Now, if this one is like this, so I'm gonna copy this right here. You see this one, I have the answer like this. You see the answer right here. Yeah. And then for the P value right here, so I will have this one would be, I will change this one to, because it's less than, so I don't have the -1 right here. I just have like that. Then I will have my P value. And you see that it will be the same that we see right here. Yeah. But if this one, it will be, if T value is positive, then over here you have to do 1 minus. So that's what I said in the formula for that part. I have would be right here. I mentioned right here. Okay. So this is for 2 tells. So have more work for that part. Okay. So I hope it helped.